Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vijuel here for Battle Rap Boutique, and this just happened. What does this mean? Stay tuned, I'm going to talk about it right now. UDubb's Alpha and Omega card just went down last night, which was a retirement celebration card for Arsenal the Rebel, where he squared off against the legendary Loaded Lux. This event has been in the works for some time now. It started with Arsenal taking polls on social media on which opponent he should take for his last battle before hanging up the gloves. The fans spoke, and that opponent was Loaded Lux, one of the biggest names in battle rap. Many fans opposed this battle at first, but eventually accepted it as the Battle of the Greats. Now, for years, Arsenal's held the title as the most viewed battle rapper in history. And Loaded Lux is no slouch when it comes to views and popularity. So, how did this happen? So, just skimming a head count, it looks like they barely sold 100 live tickets to the venue. So you mean to tell me that a legend like Loaded Lux and the most viewed battle rapper of all time couldn't remotely sell seats to the show? Now this doesn't make much sense, and I feel really bad that Arsenal didn't get more support for his last appearance on that stage as a battle rapper. And I'm surprised that a draw like Loaded Lux wasn't a draw at all. So what could have happened? Now let's break this down a little bit. First, let's start with advertising and marketing. Now, from my seat, I saw UDubb making good efforts on promoting the battle. Not only did I think Arsenal did a good job at promoting this event, but the UDubb company was spending good money on the 24/7 series promo, doing ticket giveaways, which are all good strategies on getting the word out there about the card and the event. They hired Itchy House to handle the production side, which has a good reputation when it comes down to quality. And even Champion for J Black was doing live pay-per-view commentary and promotion on their own platform, which has a pretty good viewership. So what could have gone wrong? Well, there are some factors to consider which may or may not be related to each other, but let's break it down. Oversaturation of events. We had a lot of events lately, from Gnome to Born Legacy Supreme to KOTD's Massacre event, which all did pretty good in sales. But when you're cramming so many events in a short period of time, someone's going to get the shit end of the stick. The fans can't make or afford to go to all these events, let's be honest here, especially when talks of the upcoming Summer Madness 6 card. Fans are reserving their time, money, and resources to go see these bigger favorite league events. Timing also plays a part. It's the beginning of the month, rent is due, bills need to be paid, and we're still in recovery mode after last month's events. Battle rap fans that pay money in support can't infinitely do so. Many of us have to take time off work and save ourselves a little bread to make it to these bigger events. For me, an NYC event can get pretty expensive. Parking alone is $50, not to mention food, drinks, gas, the money for merch if you're supporting the battlers' brands at the venue. You know, this adds up to a lot of money. And speaking of NYC, the location is another factor. I myself am more likely to go to a show in Manhattan or New York City than a show in New York, New Jersey, although there isn't much difference in distance. It isn't much farther away, but NYC has more accessibility, more things than New York would. And the stigma of New York being a more dangerous location than Manhattan would can steer some people that aren't familiar with the areas of these venues or coming in from out of town would be. Number two, the new wave of talent and fans. It's no mystery we go through eras in battle rap, and the culture seems to age in dog years. For the past couple of years, both of the biggest leagues, URL and KOTD, have been developing and pushing new talent to be the faces of their companies and the faces of battle rap, more so the URL. And rightfully so, being the fans of 5 to 8 years ago have been kind of dwindling out. Also, the birth of new fans that either aren't familiar with the older talent or just don't like the older school of lyricism coming from the OGs. They like the new faces, the younger faces, a lot of delivery, a lot of punchline heavy, and a lot of performance. And the only new face that was on this Alpha and Omega card was Rod B, and it's no disrespect at all to Rod B, but fans weren't exactly stopping the microwave over his name on this card. Yes, there were powerhouses on the card, like and ticket sellers like Shotgun Sugar, K-Shine, T-Rex, etc. But if Arsenal and Lux weren't a draw for this, what makes you think these guys were any better at selling the tickets at this point anyways? Now, have we fully entered this new era of battle rap? I believe so. Now, from a business point of view, I can understand where some of the fat may have to be cut for this event. Now, take this with a grain of salt, and I don't think we're going to get the whole story behind the rhyme and reason why some of these battles didn't take place. Look, if I booked a venue that holds over 2K people, over 2,000 people, and only have a projected 100 ticket sales within the last week of the event, 100 tickets for 2,000 person venue, I would probably curve a battle or two to save a bit of bread. Now, I may be completely wrong here, but for Arsenal's sake, I'm sure his Jersey crew were all doing some kind of favors at one way or another, or probably taking a little bit of a shave on their pay cut. But and that being said, all the Jersey people were there in support of Arsenal. They made it, and any other problems where we didn't have battlers or battles happen came from the other side, the Harlem side of things. In conclusion, I think we have stepped into the new era of battle rap, which we all have to accept at this point. And yes, it's hard to say goodbye, but it's nothing new. I have followed battle rap since '99, early 2000, and I have seen so many eras come and go. And I salute Arsenal for all the work he's put in throughout the years and wish him the best, although I don't think we'll see the last of him. Overall, even though the building was pretty empty and there were some issues with the live pay-per-view, which caused most fans to miss the main event on live stream, I enjoyed the show and respect Arsenal and UDubb for trying to put on a good show for us and the fans. So I salute Arsenal the Rebel and wish you the best on future endeavors. Overall, shit happens, but we are in a new era of battle rap, and it's something we all are going to have to face up and accept, and even the vets at this point. It's Vijuel, Battle Rap Boutique. I'll get back at you with a recap. Peace.